In the case of the slide at the Eisenhower Tunnel, the judge says video evidence is allowed. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. First, Summit County is getting another round of COVID-19 vaccine, but it's a fraction of what we're used to. Public Health Director Amy Wineland.
Just over 300 doses that was allocated this week for first doses. Very disappointing. At least we're still getting some.
Public Health gets 100 doses, Centura 200, and that's less than 1/3 what we had for first responders and residents over the age of 70. Commissioner Tamara Pogue.
There's just not a lot of transparency around the formulas that are being used to determine the allocations.
And we are not alone. Commissioner Elizabeth Lawrence says resort towns across Colorado disagree with the state's provider-first strategy.
It doesn't work for you necessarily to give our vaccines to providers, as we're oftentimes part of a bigger front-range healthcare system, and maybe then we get the leftovers.
Last week, Summit County got just 60 doses for more than 1,600 requests. But Wineland has a reminder.
Residents can absolutely schedule and get on registration lists anywhere in the state.
We've been reporting on a proposed state bill that would ban elected county commissioners from serving on boards of health. Here's what Commissioner Pogue has to say.
So I think there's a very important role for commissioners on boards of health that needs to be protected and continues.
She believes this bill came in response to trouble in larger counties, where politics got in the way of pandemic response.
Certainly, we have to protect the physical health needs of our community, and that's the job of our public health department. But we have to balance that with our mental health needs, with our economic needs.
In nearly half of all 64 Colorado counties, commissioners currently serve on health boards. The Fourth Amendment and future of public avalanche reporting took the stand in Summit County Court yesterday, the first hearing for two snowboarders facing unprecedented criminal charges for an avalanche above the Eisenhower Tunnel last March. The snowboarders' attorney argues police unlawfully confiscated their video of the accident, but the DA and judge disagreed, saying the two voluntarily gave it to avalanche forecasters, who regularly share that info with the public and law enforcement. This also raised the question of future unintended consequences, like backcountry users who refused to share info after a slide, fearing prosecution. The judge said that would be unfortunate, but it is not the point of this case. The two go on trial next month. The latest now on coronavirus and algorithms. This from the Summit Daily, reporting on a mid-season meeting of ski resorts yesterday. Copper is using a complex formula to set daily capacity limits. They look at parking reservations, lodging stays, and pre-sale tickets, and then plug those numbers into the operating plan approved by the state. Statewide, skier visits are down, but that was expected. Summit County's latest infection rate per 100,000 is 362, with a 7-day positive test rate of 8%. Avalanche danger is still considerable today in the Summit Eagle County zone and across the state. A snowmobiler is still missing this morning after an avalanche outside of Rand in northern Colorado. He has been missing since late yesterday. In sports, the Avalanche beat the Golden Knights last night 3-2. The Nuggets lost to the Celtics 112-99. Today was the team event at World Ski Championships in Italy, where Norway took the crown. Team USA finished in 6th. Tonight, the Nuggets face the Wizards at 6. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, Summit High boys basketball lost to Steamboat last night 49-32. Girls basketball also lost to Steamboat 49-41. Tonight, Tigers hockey plays rival Battle Mountain at home. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.